Thomas, how did you find out about Future Home Care?
Found out about Future Home Care. I was working at a horse riding stables, working with children from the age of 5 upwards to adults. I was teaching 2 children with learning disabilities and autism. We became friends, grew a bond, and then one day they invited me to their birthday party, which they had all their friends there from their disability school, and I got really involved with all the children. And there was one guy there who came up to me and I had a conversation with him, told me that he worked for Future Home Care as a support worker.
What was your first role with Future Home Care? From what I've heard, it got you out and about.
First role was as a support worker. That included looking after the service users, getting involved with them on a one-to-one basis, supporting them in independent living, taking them out to other various opportunities, i.e. sea life centres, going to goat karting, zoos, historical monuments, and giving them the time really that they've been looking for quite a long time, and making sure they're enjoying themselves at all times, and helping them learn more skills like cooking, cleaning, personal hygiene, and just being really good friends with them all, really, and helping them on a day-to-day basis.
And then things moved on, and you began working on the web roster. What precisely is the web roster?
2.5 years approached by the organisation to have a look at this web roster administration to do with people logging in and out the systems. And after a week, I got hooked onto it, really, basically, and from there on, from this day forward, I've just got on with it, really, and I'm 100% clear on the whole system.
Would you please tell me more about the role of Web Roster Officer? What do you do precisely?
My role as a Web Roster Administrator involves looking across all areas of the organisation, including Kent and Southampton and other offices around the UK, making sure that all staff are logging in, which basically tells us they're on shift in the morning or on an evening shift. And I just make sure they're there doing their jobs, really, making sure they're on time and the support's being given.
Over your time with Future Home Care, how have you grown as a practitioner in the care sector?
Been part of the organisation, I have all the mandatory training. I've gained MVQs 1, 2 and 3, as well as Studio 3 training, and other various training involving service users.
And what's next for you with Future Home Care?
I think my ambition now is to gain my own little team of web roster administration and become a senior administrator. And I think the only way I can move forward really is to go more in detail with the actual web roster system and the alert management systems, and to learn more about web roster. I do greatly miss the service users, by all means. I do miss being hands-on and helping them to have the better lives that they deserve. But on the other hand, this is a new opportunity for me to move forward, and it's 2 kinds of different work, really, and I'm very happy to be where I am now. But I do, like I said before, I do miss being with the service users and going out and about to give them the life that they deserve.